And we are on. So welcome to this webinar of Openbook Copy Trader, Learn How to Ride the Moneymakers. And the name of the webinar pretty much says it all. What we're going to show here today is how to operate and function in the Copy Trader and the Openbook, how to spot the best traders, and how to copy them into your accounts. Before we begin, I would just like to say a few words generally how we came up with this product so you will understand better what we're looking at. We saw in our earlier versions of the platform where we had the chat that people are chatting with one another and asking them for advices, especially when the leaders are popping up in the chat room. They're bombarded with questions of why did you buy this or why did you sell that? We have decided to enable people to automatically link their accounts to those of the moneymakers so they won't have to bother them with questions and bother themselves with the questions of whether or not they're going to open a trade. Just ride these pros into your profits. Okay, so let's see how this works. To the left, you can see the basis for open book trading. It says see, follow, and copy. What do we mean? See what real people are trading now live and in real time. Follow, find and follow traders. Copy instantly the trades and traders that you like. Great. So the first thing that I'm going to do right now is I'm going to log in and try to understand how can I operate in this open book. And it's easier than you think, let me tell you that. I'm, of course, biased, but you will see in a minute or two how easy it is to operate in it. Okay, I am logged in. This is my demo account, and what we can see here is a live trading feed. Okay, by the way, just short notice, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a monologue. This is a webinar and a dialogue, if you will. So if you have a question at any given point of the webinar, please feel free to do so by writing to me in the chat box, and I assure you that I will address your question and answer it so that everybody can benefit from it. Let's continue. So what can we see, as I said in the beginning, see? What we're seeing here is a live trading feed, all showing most recent activities made by real people. That's pretty much self-explanatory. That means that all the positions that are open in eToro are shown here. Okay, so I can also see another thing, and that is that this trading platform does not resemble any other trading platform. Forget about those complicated charts, those weary formulas. That doesn't appear here. If anything, this looks more like a social network that we all know and are familiar with. You can like, you can comment, okay? Very much like these social networks. Only here, you can also click follow. And when you do that, you're adding this trader, in this case, Karim1414, we're adding this trader, okay, to our watch list. Let's open our watch list. And the watch list is a trading feed of only the people that we chose to follow. And here we see the position that Karim has opened. The top 100 is the last feed, and that is of the people that are in the top 100 list of traders this week. Very good. So now we know what we can see. Follow, I already showed you that as well. You can follow people, you can add them to your watch list, but we can also copy, and that's the main benefit of the open book. Now here you can open positions one after another, but is that really valuable? How will you know if you should open and copy this position, this buying of the euro dollar at this rate? How will we know if this is a wise decision to do? Well, we're going to show you right now our latest feature, which is called Copy Trader. And this is truly magical because the idea here is to build your real people-based portfolio, meaning that you can dedicate certain portions of your equity to follow automatically whatever some of the professionals that you choose do directly into your accounts. Let's see how this works. The best place to pick a trader that we want to copy directly is by going to the rankings. Let's go to the live rankings, and what we can see here is that we have rankings of the last month, the last 3 months, last 6 months, and the last year. Some of these guys have had an unbelievably successful month. I mean, imagine you investing $1,000 and within a month turning them into $7,000. It's not a fluke that 88 people are automatically copying every position that this guy opens. But let's go to something that is more consistent. Someone that has been profitable for 6 months. This guy has generated a profit of more than 1,346%. If we want to go even further, we can go to this trader, Agnes Polonia, which has 789 followers in the watch list. Okay? Doesn't have any copiers, though. Maybe I will copy him. Let's choose this trader, okay, from Malaysia with 260%, or you know what, maybe this trader would be better. Sadiq Kashanas, 97, okay, he's from Saudi Arabia, looks like a kid. Maybe I should trust someone who's a little bit older, or maybe it's a wonder boy or a son of the trader, because we're not letting people who are under 18 trade on our platform. Let's pick a trader. How about this one? 134% is nice. 98.8 of the positions that he opened resulted in profit. Okay, because we have two ways of segmenting these traders. We have percentage of gain and we have winning ratio. Percentage of gain is how much money you gained on top of the money that you already invested. Winning ratio obviously means how many of the positions that you opened resulted in profit at the end. So this guy is a success story. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to click on him because I want to learn a little bit more about him. Now, what I see here is his profile, okay? Showing his last 20 actions. We can see that the last 20 actions are actions of people that started copying this trader because he's so successful, okay? This is an hour ago. This is 2 hours ago. People are copying him, and for a reason. But let's dig in even deeper. Let's go into the stats and look at his stats, okay? Let's look at his stats over the last 6 months. Yeah, he did have a problem in the beginning, but then he learned. He learned, and he learned well, and even though he tumbled a little bit overall, he is rising up, and we can see something that is consistent and something that we can actually appreciate. Let's see his breakdown. This guy trades only euro dollar, doesn't trade anything else, okay? Trades in medium risk. The average trade hold time is 1.5 days. 99% of the trades that he opened resulted in profit. That is absolutely astonishing, okay? I have a question here. Box that shows the followers. As in the box that shows the followers. 2 questions I see here. Is there a way to remove people that you already started copying? Yes, and I will show you that shortly. And I don't see another question here. What I do see is, as in the box that shows followers. Pretty much, yes. Now, we see here the risk appetite in percentages. Oh, I have another question. Not really. All right. So we see here the risk appetite. It's medium risk appetite. This guy likes to hold his trades. He's what we call not a long-term trader. He's a short-term trader, but not an extremely short-term trader. He does hold his trades for 1.5 days. Okay, that's overall what we can see about him. And you know what I think? I think that this trader knows what he's doing with regards of the euro dollar. So when it comes to trading the euro dollar, I would like to copy everything that he does. Let me click on the copy trader and see what happens now. How does it work? Pick who to copy. The best place to find the top performing traders is the live rankings. We just did that. Set amount and copy. Just choose how much money you want to use in copying, and Marius, you can use up to 20% of your balance. You can try copying completely free using virtual money. Okay, I'm going to use my demo account here. Okay, I have $6,465 remaining in my virtual balance. I choose to dedicate about $1,150 to this trader. I'm clicking copy trader, and boom. Here we are. Lean back, see the magic life. From now on, everything that this trader will do I will do the same with proportional amounts. Now, what does that mean, proportional amounts? Proportional amounts means that if he has an account of $10,000 and I'm following him with $1,000 and he decides to open a $1,000 position, I will open the same position in the same direction only with $100 because the proportions are the same. This will actually make you copy not only the direction that your guru is taking, but also the money management and risk management that he is applying and the strategy that is built into this trade. And this is something that enables you to inherently copy strategies of other professional traders one after another. So how can we best utilize this copy trader mechanism? Let's go to the web trader, which is where I have all my trades. All right, now you see some trades in red here, but I'm not worried, and you're going to see in a second why. There you go, Copy and Marius. I have $1,100 and $1,150 ready for him. Right now he hasn't opened any positions. When he will, I will do the same with the same proportional amounts. Now, you're probably wondering, this is too good to be true. This is so easy. That means that even if I'm an idiot and don't know how to trade, I can still trade like a professional. Well, actually, that's exactly what it means. And to prove to you that this is the case, I want to show you this account. Okay, I opened this account. It shows the virtual balance is $11,847. I opened this account 7 weeks ago when we launched the copy trader. It was about 7 weeks ago. And I opened the demo account very much like everybody else with $10,000. I made 18.5% in 7 weeks, and I did not open a single position myself. Want a proof? Let's go to the history, and let's look at that. Here is the history of my positions. Copied name, profit, the percentage of gain. Some of these are small, some of these are larger, but overall, look at the green. Some of them are red, yes, but much more green than red. And that's what's the best thing about it, because I didn't do anything here. I really didn't do. Here we go. I just closed a position. When did I close this? Today. Wonderful. Why did I close? Because of the take profit. Did I do anything? No. This trader that I copied did everything for me. Isn't that great? It's great. Of course it's great. He sold the euro dollar at this rate, and we closed it right here, which is terrific and phenomenal, and I made $176 on this trade, and I didn't do anything myself. And that's the best and most important thing. Now, if you want to learn about candlestick charts, about fundamental analysis, how to interpret the financial news into your trading, you have an account manager for that who will really teach you the basics and advanced technical analysis and fundamental analysis. But what we're bringing you here with this product is we're actually saying, we know that you hear this all the time. Wall Street, gold, dollar, yen, pound, oil, NASDAQ, Dow Jones. We know you hear those names in the news all the time. Going up, going down, a lot of people making money, a lot of people losing money. And we know that everybody wants to make money. And in order to make money, you need to trade like a professional. And in order to be a professional, you need to learn. And you need to dedicate a lot of time. That was the case until we launched the Openbook. Now we allow you to trade exactly like N. Marius and his professional friends by linking your accounts to theirs. And it's as simple as that. So if you have questions, now is the time. I am ready and willing to hear you out and help you out. I see a question here. Can I explain spread? Okay. This question was given to me by Alvin. Alvin, I am going to, at the end of this webinar, I am going to write my personal email address where you can ask me questions that are not related to the Openbook and are related to trading in general. Stop loss, I see another question here. Stop loss, I had a trade shut out on me in copy trader mode. Why? Okay, stop loss is a tool that basically says I want to stop my losses when I reach a certain amount of losses that were created in the account. Okay, and if the market hit the point where you put your stop loss in, then it closes the trade. Okay, more questions? By the way, this is a recorded webinar, and this webinar will be sent to you. Even those of you who got in the middle of the webinar, you will receive a video version of the webinar of the recording that we're doing right now. How do you use economic calendar when trading commodities? Okay, well, you have to understand which news are relevant to commodities. Some of them are more relevant, some of them are less. And what you're saying right now is what we call fundamental analysis. To understand the economic events and how they affect currencies, commodities, and indices. Let's take, for example, the economic calendar and pick an event. All right? Let's say that we're looking at the interest rate. Okay? And let's say that we see an announcement that says that the interest rate is rising. Next week, we're going to have interest rate announcements both in the UK and in the Eurozone. So let's say that interest rate is rising, and we did not expect it to rise. It is a very big surprise for us because the expected result was for interest rate to remain the same. However, interest rate has risen. Okay, so how does it help us in evaluating commodities or currencies? In the case of currencies, it's very simple. We know that if a currency has a higher interest rate, it's much better for the currency. Okay? Why? I can go on explaining that, but that is macroeconomics. That is not the reason why we're doing this webinar. The webinar for fundamental analysis, there is a special one for gold and VIP clients that will actually be held on Thursday. And guys, by the way, if you're thinking of joining in to eToro, you should do it before Friday, hopefully even before Thursday. Why? Because on Friday we have the non-farm payroll announcement. The biggest announcement aside from the interest rate to hit the markets. Why is it so big? Because it gives us the employment situation in the United States. And we know how important is the dollar, both for commodities, currencies, and also for indices as well. So if we're going to see a big news announcement from the non-farm payroll that says that the U.S. economy and employment is doing much better or much worse, it's probably going to move the market. And when I say move the market, I'm talking about 100 pips, sometimes in a minute. Okay? Imagine that, making 100% on your investment in a minute if you'll get in on the right time and you'll learn how to interpret the news. When it comes to non-farm payroll, if we see more jobs created than we expected, then it's good for the American economy. It's good for the U.S. dollar. There will be swingbacks, and you will have to learn how to manage those. But with a good strategy and a good take profit and a good stop loss and a good strategy overall, you can use these events like you wouldn't even believe. I'm talking about hundreds of percentages that you can take and pick up very easily. Again, the webinar is going to be on Thursday. It's a special gold and VIP webinar, only to gold and VIP clients. So if you guys are thinking of becoming a gold or VIP client here, let me explain what are those accounts and what do you get for them. For a gold account, for a VIP account, let me start with a VIP account. For a VIP account, you need to make a deposit of $20,000 and you will receive a personal senior account executive who will guide you on how to use the Openbook, which traders to copy, which traders to look at, which traders to follow. He will guide you on the financial events like the non-farm payroll that is happening, the interest rate announcements. He will teach you also about technical analysis. You will work tight with him and you will manage your funds accordingly. Let's talk about bonuses. For each and every one of you that is willing to open a VIP account, I will offer, and this is a lot of money, okay? $4,000 deposit bonus for a $20,000 deposit, okay? That's 20% right on the spot, and that is a lot of money, okay? Other than that, for each and every deposit that you will put in, the first deposit that you put in every month, you will be credited with a 15% bonus, okay? You will receive other amenities. Your withdrawal times, whenever you want to withdraw, to make a withdrawal, it will be shorter amount. It will be a shorter amount of time, only 3 business days. Same benefits go for gold. Gold is from $5,000 and higher up. And again, that is up to you if you want to make the decision to move forward and give yourself a chance by trading. I'm going to write my personal email address now, okay, so that all of you will have it and it will be available. And I will also want to say to you that you can forward the video that you're looking at, and you can have some of your friends look at it as well. And if they register and make a deposit in eToro, both you and them get another bonus as well, on top of the ones that you already did get. Okay, so this is my email address. It's tom@etoro.com. I hope that you enjoyed this webinar. It has been my pleasure to pass it to you. And if I don't see any other questions, then let me wish you all a very good evening and a very good trading. See you when you start trading. Bye-bye.